Good morning. Yesterday I was asking in Discord if anybody knows how much Conquerors Blade Frontier, the Frontier server, the Chinese server, are ahead of us. Because I saw a video about the Shenji Grenadiers and Jesus Christ. Anyway, today there was this, a teaser, like we have every season. Rebels Rise in Season 9, Tyranny, coming September 28th. So this is this month. So that's nice, I guess. But after reading through this, and we will cover this in a second, so don't you worry, I kind of felt it was very dry. And I mean, this is dry, but this is not what I meant. I will compare it to Season 7 and Season 8, and maybe this is a little bit of foreshadowing. I hope it is not, because I love this game, but let's look at Season 7. Vikings! Yeah! Awesome! Everybody loved these. Everybody liked this. Of course, it's Vikings. You cannot compare this season, or the next season maybe, with Vikings, because when everybody hears Vikings, they say, fuck yeah. We got a 15 versus 15 siege map. That's good because we needed another siege map. And they told us about 3 new units, like we have now. And those were the Sons of Fenrir and the Berserkers, which are awesome, and the Shield Maidens, of course, the Battle Pass. They had a new rune system. It was a whole new system. Awesome. It's a gigantic change, because before you had no runes, and now you have runes. Of course, it's awesome. New attire that looks awesome, and awesome hero units, awesome units. Yeah, the only thing that was missing was a weapon, but you cannot have everything in one single season. So this was promising. And then came Season 8, Dynasty. And for me, in my opinion, it's Chinese. Chinese is a little bit of a niche, because everybody loves Vikings, or many people love Vikings. Yeah, Chinese cannot hold up against that. But you should not compare the Vikings, which are awesome, against another interesting type of warfare, or an awesome era. So Vikings are awesome. You should not compare everything to Vikings. Just because we got everything awesome one time, they should not be forced to one-up themselves, okay? But let's look at Season 8. Season 8, what did it have? Well, they reused the rune system. They brought us 3 units, of course. They brought us the Cutchel Monks. Does anybody ever use them? I don't think so. They could have been maybe something great, but, well, I have never seen that in-game, if I'm honest. Then we had, which you don't see here, you had the Grey Hair Garrison. They were a purple unit, and people are using them, but I don't feel like they are so unique. The only thing I feel unique is about them that they are a split unit. They are split in 3 groups. And that is interesting. That's a new system, like Berserkers were something new. That's fine. That's totally alright. And then we had the Modal Battalion, which I heard something that they were supposed to be a purple unit, but because they were promising the Shenji Grenadiers, like you can read here, as an unlockable 5-star unit, I think they got pushed or buffed to a golden unit. That's just how I thought they were designed, because I don't feel like they are a special golden unit, in my opinion. They are strong like a 5-star unit, but they just don't feel... I don't feel it, but I didn't feel this season, to be honest. I felt let down this season, but it's... After the last season, I think many people felt let down, because last season was awesome. This season is a regular season, but I don't know. It just felt off. Anyway, where are the Shenji Grenadiers? The season is almost over. Where are the Shenji Grenadiers? Well, let me tell you. Season 9, Tyranny. Maybe this is foreshadowing. Maybe they're telling us what is to come. So what do we have? Rally against evil in Season 9, Tyranny. You can read it yourself, because I'm not gonna read everything. But this, like I'm reading it, feels like the Marauder season is coming back. We beat the guy on top, and he's coming back. If he's not coming back, my vibes that I'm getting are just, well, this is reused Season 6. It has a different vibe. It has a different look. It looks, in my opinion, there was also a helmet. This helmet. And there was a different picture of it. Maybe I can find it. There was this helmet. My first thought was, hey, this looks like a fan art of something that we had. But it's new. And then these things made me think, oh, Mad Max. Nice. But it's probably not Mad Max. So if it is not Mad Max, what is it? It feels Teutonic. It feels Mad Max. It also feels like Marauders. I don't want to rant all this time. Okay? I like the art style. Because it looks like Mad Max. It looks post-apocalyptic, if you might say. Rusty and rustique. It's cool. It's cool. I thought Conquerors Blade was trying to be realistic with the Chinese and the Italian and all that stuff. Everything was realistic. I don't know where the Marauders fit in because I don't know about Marauders like they were in Conquerors Blade in our history. I don't know. Marauders were the season I joined. I took it as it was. Now I feel like they don't fit at all, but maybe I forgot something about history, or maybe there's something I don't know. So write in the comments, maybe you can clarify this. Anyway, Season 9, Tyranny. We will get Axe Throwers. Okay, seems interesting. Maybe they are probably the blue units that are coming. They seem interesting for a concept like throwing axes. Maybe they're similar in melee to javelins, that they can also fight in melee. Maybe they're better. Maybe they are worse. Maybe they're another Sicilian militia. I hope not, because axe throwers seem great. And Sicilian militia, they got buffed indirectly, I think, but who uses them? Seriously. Then we get Javelin Cavalry. I was talking about Javelin right now. It's an interesting concept again. It seems like they're bringing interesting concepts in the game. A cavalry that can throw javelins. We have melee cavalry, we have archer cavalry, we have fire lancers, we have great charging cavalry. Now we also have javelin cavalry. I don't see a niche where they fit, because you can break shields with javelins, but you can also break shields with cavalry. Maybe you can weaken their shields and their pikes and then charge through them. Maybe there's something special. They probably have something special. I don't know how I feel about them, but I don't want to say excited, but I'm curious. Let's call it curious. But look at this. Later, an explosive force from the Far East will arrive to help turn the tide of battle. Well, great job, Conquerors Blade. You could not deliver the Shenji Grenadiers last season, and now you take them and say, hey, look at this new unit, isn't it good? This was where I was disappointed, because I felt last season, hey, we finally get the last musket unit, Golden Eastern musket unit. That's fine. But then we didn't get that. They just went quiet. Why did they went quiet? I don't know. I don't know why they didn't deliver the promised units that they promised this season, Season 8. And now they take them and say, hey guys, they are part of the new season. In my opinion, if they don't deliver 3 new units and the Shenji Grenadiers, they have failed bringing 3 new season units and just used the Shenji Grenadiers as kind of an excuse to do, well, not that much work. Because I personally, in my opinion, maybe I missed something. So if I see that I missed something, I will probably change my opinion. But I don't feel like they do all that much, except doing new seasons, new units, maybe a new map. No real balancing of stuff that already is there. But maybe it's fine. I don't really play muskets, but it doesn't really speak for your company if you behave like that. Just let's say it like that. Then I thought, okay, next season, 3 new units, sometime we will get the Shenji Grenadiers. Well, my friend, no. If we read it like this, there will be 2 new units, and the Shenji Grenadiers that I don't think fit in here, we will have to wait. Maybe they will put in 3 new units and the Shenji Grenadiers, who knows. But you might say, hey, maybe the season isn't all that bad, maybe it's better than this season because I felt this season was a letdown. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It could be like that. And I love this game. I'm not hating on the game. I'm just saying my mind about stuff that I think is kind of sketchy. But what the actual fuck is this? For the first time, you will be able to pre-order seasonal units in-game. This means you can buy the units that other people have to work for. Advertising it in this way, hey, you can buy the new units, so don't play to unlock them, buy them, seems sketchy. Of course, people have already logged in on the first day of the new season and bought everything. They bought the new weapon, they bought the new challenges, the unit challenges, and had everything on day one. There will be people who buy that. So I'm not saying, hey, you should not be able to buy those units. But I'm saying advertising it that you can pre-buy them kind of seems to be a step in a bad direction. And I hope this is the farthest they will go with this, that they will go any more further than this. I don't have anything against people who buy units, who buy challenges. I don't have anything against people who buy it before the season starts. That's fine, because people will already buy that and it doesn't affect me. Sure, in my first game I could see all golden units on my team and their team, and I haven't even done the first challenge. But that's my choice. I'm choosing not to pay for it. I'm choosing to work for it. I'm choosing to, I guess, get the satisfaction of unlocking them when I unlock them. But advertising to bypass the challenges, I hope the future will not be worse than this. Of course, there will be a battle pass like every season. This is usual, this is fine, this is normal. They also say that something will change about territory wars, and I don't think, or I can't recall if they already did that the last 2 seasons or say that. Maybe something changed, maybe something didn't change. We will have to wait for that. I'm curious about the new season. I am skeptical, very skeptical to be honest, because I love this game. I love playing this game. In my childhood, I have dreamt of games like this, where you command an army that is free to play and you don't have to pay to keep playing because of reparation costs or anything. This game, I love it. I just wish Conquerors Blade had some form of solid competition where they had to improve and not just rely on what they already did. Because in the end, it could be like World of Warcraft. We are the big guys, we don't have competition, so we don't have to reinvent the wheel, so we won't. And this, in my opinion, is very sad. But I love this game, and my disappointment, or my fear, I should say, I'm not disappointed in the next season because I cannot be. I don't know what will be there. I have not played it the next season. I will have to wait. I am just very cautious because I feel it may be a step in the wrong direction. And maybe in a month or so I will make a video and say, Jesus fucking Christ, I was wrong. I love this season. Everything is awesome. That's perfect. I would love for it. Yesterday, as I was watching the video on the Shenji Grenadiers, I read a comment on Reddit where they compared Conquerors Blade to MechWarrior Online. I don't know MechWarrior Online, but they said MechWarrior Online's focus is only on new units because that feeds their wallet. Because bringing new units in, they get paid because people will unlock it. And no focus on balancing or improving existing stuff. And this is what I want the focus of the company to be. Improve your servers, because everybody knows they are crap. Improve the game. Improve the balancing issues. You did good on the Palace Guards. You maybe did not so good on the Iron Reapers. That's fine. League of Legends does a patch every week. You can too. Just keep developing new stuff. Make it good. Take more time. It's fine. But also don't neglect the stuff that people already love. Develop it. Balance it. Improve it. And make this game as good as it could be. Alright, my rant is over. I hope I didn't forget anything. Maybe I forgot to mention that the last season gave us the pike. Maybe I didn't. I was talking too much. Anyway, please, Conquerors Blade, listen to the community. Make this season good. And if you already have everything set in stone, 2 new units and the Shenji Grenadiers, which only can be unlocked from the tech tree, if that is set in stone, learn. Make it good. Please don't move in the wrong direction. I am begging you. Don't destroy this game. Because in the end, It's not the game, it's the players that make the game. Community makes the game. The people that play your game. The people that love your game. I've seen people on videos that are talking about the end of the game, and the comments are saying, hey, I just joined. I love this game. I love it so far. Everything is great. Everything feels awesome. This is what you did. You created a great foundation. Now keep developing it upwards. I hope I didn't come off as angry or hateful or anything. I mean, if you love something, you want to protect it. And maybe I completely read everything wrong. Maybe Season 9 will be completely different like I imagine it to be. I just can see it moving in the wrong direction. And I would hate that to happen. So, what are your thoughts on the new season, Season 9 Tyranny? Do you like the art style? Do you like the setting? Is it too fantasy for you? Do you like the units? Tell me in the comments below. Also, if you got something out of this video, which I hope you did, maybe you could help me out and leave a like for the YouTube algorithm gods, because they are kind of grumpy. This was everything from my side. What is your side? Good night.